my dear friends, and welcome to this episode of Daily English Speaking Practice, and I am so happy to be here with you tonight. I know that you are listening at the end of your day, just before going to sleep, and I want to thank you for choosing to spend these quiet moments with me. This podcast is made especially for people like you, people who want to practice English in a simple, calm, and natural way. I am here to help you relax, to guide your practice, and to remind you that even at bedtime, you can learn, grow, and take small steps toward speaking English more confidently. The goal of this podcast is very clear and very easy. We are here to practice speaking English together, but not in a heavy or stressful way. You do not need books, papers, or long study hours right now. At this moment, you only need to listen to my voice, repeat after me when I pause, and allow your mind and body to relax. Learning does not always have to be difficult or serious. Sometimes the best learning happens when you are calm, when you are at peace, and when your thoughts are gentle. That is why I chose to create this bedtime practice for you, because nighttime is the perfect time to review, to repeat, and to train your brain slowly and softly. You may wonder if a small daily practice like this can really help. The answer is yes. Every small step, every short practice, and every little word that you repeat builds your English. Think of it like planting seeds in a garden. One small seed does not look powerful, but if you plant it every day, water it, and give it time, it grows into something strong and beautiful. The same is true with your English speaking. One short practice before bed may feel small, but if you do it every night, your words, your confidence, and your fluency will grow. You will wake up one day and realize that English is no longer something far away. It is something you can use, something you can feel, and something that is part of your daily life. So, as we begin this podcast tonight, I invite you to relax, to smile, and to enjoy this gentle time. This is not a test, and there is no pressure. This is your moment of peace, and together, we will use it for learning. I will guide you with simple sentences. You will listen. You will repeat. You will feel calm. And slowly, day by day, your English will become stronger. Let's begin this journey together, one small step at a time, and let's enjoy the process of learning in the most peaceful moment of the day, just before sleep. Relaxation and bedtime setting. Before we begin speaking practice, let us take a few moments to prepare. You may already be lying down in your bed, or maybe you are sitting in a quiet place. Wherever you are, I want you to feel comfortable. This is your special time, and nothing else matters right now. You do not need to think about tomorrow, and you do not need to think about the things that happened today. This is only for you. And it is a time to relax, rest, and gently practice English together with me. Now take a slow, deep breath. Hold it for just a moment, and then breathe out gently. Feel how your body becomes a little lighter each time you breathe out. Let's do it one more time. Take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. If you want, you can close your eyes now. When your eyes are closed, the world around you becomes softer and your mind feels calmer. If you prefer to keep them open, that is okay too. What matters is that your body begins to rest. Notice how you feel. Your head is resting on the pillow or maybe against the chair. Your shoulders can relax. Your arms can rest at your sides. Your hands do not need to do anything. Let them stay soft. Your legs and your feet are also calm. Feel the support under you. Your bed, your chair. It is holding you. You are safe. As you continue breathing slowly, Allow any thoughts from your day to fade away. You may have had many things to do today, but right now, you do not need to think about them. Imagine those thoughts floating away like small clouds in the sky. They come and they go. What stays here is only peace and quiet. This peaceful state is the perfect moment to practice English. When your body is calm, your mind is open. You can listen more clearly. You can repeat more easily. You can remember better. So now, say softly to yourself, I am calm. I am safe. I am ready. You are ready to relax, ready to listen, and ready to practice with me in this gentle moment before sleep. Daily speak and practice. Now that your body is resting and your mind is calm, it is time for our daily speaking practice. This part is very simple, but also very powerful. I will say a short sentence, and then I will pause. During the pause, you can repeat the sentence after me. Do not worry if your voice is soft. In fact, you can whisper if you want, because this is bedtime practice. That you speak, that you move your mouth, and that you hear your own voice in English. Every small sentence is like exercise. It trains your brain, your tongue, and your memory. Little by little, your English becomes more natural. Let's begin with some easy phrases. Listen carefully, then repeat when I pause. I am tired. I want to rest. I feel happy. Good. These sentences are simple, but they are powerful. You can even use them in real life when you talk about bedtime. Now let's try a few more. My room is quiet. My bed is soft. My eyes are closing. My body is resting. Excellent. Notice how each sentence connects to what you are feeling right now. This makes the words easier to remember because they match your experience. Let us practice with a few short questions and answers. I will ask the question, then give you an answer. Repeat both after me. Do you feel relaxed? Yes, I feel relaxed. Is tomorrow a new day? Yes, tomorrow is a new day. Wonderful. With each word you say, you are training your English. Even at bedtime, even in soft whispers, your brain is learning. This is how daily practice works. It does not need to be long or difficult. Small, simple steps, repeated often, make big progress over time. So as you continue, remember that every sentence you speak tonight is helping you. You are practicing, you are learning, and you are growing. And now, your body is ready for rest, and your English is one step stronger than it was yesterday. Mini bedtime story or reflection. Now that we have practiced short sentences together, I want to share a small story with you. At bedtime, stories help us relax. They also help us connect the English language with real life. Tonight's story will be simple and gentle, almost like a reflection of an ordinary day. While you listen, I want you to imagine the pictures in your mind. If you want, you can repeat some sentences softly after me. If you prefer just to listen, that is fine too. Here is the story. Today was a good day. The sun was shining in the morning. I woke up, I stretched, and I smiled. I said to myself, this is a new day. After that, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, and ate my breakfast. The breakfast was simple, but it gave me energy. I felt ready. As you listen to these words, notice how short and clear they are. Each sentence is like a small step, easy to follow. Let's continue. During the day, I worked. I read something new. I spoke to people. I listened to their voices. Some moments were easy, some moments were not easy, but I kept going. I tried my best. Now pause for a second. Think about your own day. Did you work? Did you study? Did you talk to someone? Try to say it in English. For example, you can whisper, "Today I studied. Today I talked to my friend." Even one short sentence is enough. When you use English to reflect on your day, you practice speaking in a real way. Let's continue with the story. Later, I took a walk outside. I saw the trees, I heard the birds, the air was fresh. For a moment, I stopped and looked at the sky. I felt calm. I felt thankful. Notice how these sentences describe simple things. That is the secret. You do not need big or difficult words to tell your story. Simple words can still show meaning and feeling. Now the day is ending. The sky is dark. The stars are shining. I feel a little tired, but it is a good tired. It means I used my energy well. I learned, I lived, I spoke, and now it is time to rest. This is how a simple day can be described in English. Every sentence is short, every word is easy, but together they tell a story that is complete. You can try this yourself. Before sleep, think about your own day in English. Say one sentence at a time. I woke up, I ate breakfast, I worked, I talked, I walked, I learned. Slowly, these sentences connect, and you are practicing English without stress. The story of today is also a message. Every day has value. Even small moments matter. And when you speak about them in English, you are not only remembering your day, but also building your language step by step. So tonight, as you lie in bed, think about your day. Say one or two simple sentences out loud or in your mind. Make it your story in English. This practice is small, but it is powerful. Day after day, your stories will grow longer, your sentences will become stronger, and your English will feel more natural. Motivation and positive thinking. Before we close tonight's practice, I want to leave you with something very important. Positive thoughts. Learning a language is not only about words, grammar, or sentences. It is also about how you feel inside. When you believe in yourself, when you give yourself kind and positive thoughts, your brain becomes stronger. Your heart feels lighter, and your learning. At bedtime, our mind is quiet, our body is relaxed, and it is the perfect time to send ourselves gentle and powerful messages. These messages are like seeds of confidence. If you repeat them every day, they will grow inside you and make your journey with English full of hope and strength. Let us begin together. I will say a simple positive sentence. After I say it, I will pause. Please repeat it softly in your own voice. Whisper it if you like. Let the words become part of you. I believe in myself. I am learning English every day. I will sleep well, and tomorrow I will speak better. Excellent. These are not just words. They are promises to yourself. They remind you that you are moving forward step by step. Now let's try a few more. My English is improving. I am proud of myself. Every day I get better. Do you feel how these words change the way you think? When you repeat them, you are not only practicing English, but also training your mind to think in a strong and positive way. Many people forget this step. They study hard, but they do not tell themselves kind things. Tonight, you are doing both. You are learning the language and also learning to encourage yourself. Let's add a few more gentle thoughts for bedtime. I am calm now. I am ready to rest. I did my best today. Each of these sentences is simple, but it carries deep meaning. Saying, I did my best today, gives you peace. It tells you that even if the day was not perfect, you tried, and that is enough. Saying, tomorrow is a new chance, fills you with hope. It tells you that every new day gives you fresh opportunities to learn, to speak, and to live better. Now, I want you to create your own positive thought in English. It can be very small. For example, I am strong, or I can do this, or I am happy with my progress. Whisper it softly now. Feel the words as you say them. Believe in them. This small action creates power in your learning journey. Remember, my dear friend, that English is not a race. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to compare yourself with anyone else. You are on your own path, and every day you take a step. Even listening now, even repeating these short sentences, shows your strength and your dedication. You are the kind of person who keeps going, who practices daily, who grows slowly but surely. So as you prepare to sleep, carry these positive thoughts with you. Let them stay in your mind like a soft light. Believe in yourself. Trust your progress. Feel proud of the work you are doing. And remember, every night you practice, you plant seeds for a brighter tomorrow. Now, my dear friends, we have come to the end of today's bedtime English practice. I want to start by saying a very warm and sincere thank you. Thank you for taking this time for yourself, for choosing to relax, and for choosing to practice English with me tonight. I know that life can be busy and sometimes stressful, but you made a decision to spend these quiet minutes learning and speaking. That is something to be proud of. Every single word you repeated, every sentence you whispered, every thought you formed in English tonight is a small victory. It shows your dedication and your willingness to grow. Tonight you listened carefully, you spoke softly, and you followed along step by step. You practiced simple sentences, reflected on your day, and repeated positive thoughts that strengthen your mind and your language skills. Even if you feel you could have done more, remember that small, steady practice is more powerful than long, irregular efforts. Every night you spend just a few minutes practicing English, your brain becomes stronger, your memory becomes sharper, and your speaking becomes more natural. You are planting seeds that will grow into fluency over time. I also want to encourage you to keep this habit. Sleep is your time to rest, but it is also a wonderful time to practice softly, calmly, and gently. Tomorrow, you can come back and repeat these exercises. You can try new sentences. You can tell a new story. Each day is a chance to learn and to feel more confident in your English, and the best part is that even these few minutes every night make a difference. Your small steps are your progress, and they are meaningful. So now, as you prepare to close your eyes, let go of the day. Feel the calm in your body, the peace in your mind. Think softly about what you learned today, what you practiced, and the positive words you repeated. Carry them gently with you into your dreams. Sleep well tonight. Let your mind rest and wake up tomorrow full of energy, ready to speak, ready to learn, and ready to grow a little more in English. Thank you again, my friends, for spending this special time with me. You did well, you practiced, you learned, and I am proud of you. I will see you again in the next episode. Rest peacefully, and remember that every small step counts. Good night, my friends.